Hello everyone, this is Jeff again, and we're going to talk today about how to use Google Books, a very cool aspect of Google that's a little bit harder to find these days than it used to be. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple ways how to find it first, and I like to go to Google Advanced Book Search, which is hard to find these days, so I'll show you some tricks on how to find it. I don't know why they've made Advanced Search so hard to find in Google, but that was their thinking with their new version of it. Anyway, if you go to Google, google.com, you can go to Google Books. This is not advanced search though. The problem with it going into not advanced search, into just regular Google Books, is you're going to be looking at a lot of books you're not going to be able to find the full book on there. Most of the books in Google Books, the vast majority are just previews of the book. They'll give you a few pages of it. If you go into advanced search, we can ask it just to bring us full books. But if you run a search in just regular Google Books, for how about Frisbee Dogs? It brings up which looks like a lot of great books, and you think, well, terrific, hey, Dog Tricks and Agility for Dummies. If I open this up, let me view all pages. There's only 9 pages they're giving me here. So this is a little frustrating. It's just a preview of a book to try to get you interested so you buy it. So that's really not that great. So a couple things you could do to get there. One thing you could do, I think the address is, you could type in google.com advanced _book _search, and it'll take you there. This to me is kind of a tricky way to find it, so if you would like what I do for this, I have a link on our library website, Front Range Community College website. If you scroll down beneath the databases, you'll see a link under more resources for Google, let's see, Google Books. And if you click Google Books here, it'll take you right to that advanced search. So that's how I usually get to it. I've already got it open over here, so I'll just use this. Now here, what you can do, you can tell it just find me full view books, which is just going to bring you books that are full actual books. You can look at all the pages. Generally speaking, they're going to be really old books that people aren't too worried about making money off of. Okay, that's just the way it is. But if you're looking for kind of a historical topic that's really old and maybe hasn't changed much, you know, what happened. That might be okay if you're looking for something that's kind of an older topic now. Saying that with history is always changing because we're always learning new things about it. But in a lot of cases, it could be okay. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to look for books, return books with the title. How about Thomas Aquinas? And I put that full view on there, and again, we're in advanced search. Okay, and these are all full books on Thomas Aquinas. So if I open up this one up here, it's going to take a little bit to find it and bring it up, and it's trying to load it. I might have to go back here and try that again. Let's try that again. Okay, and let's click there. There we go. There it is. Okay. Now I could, there's the front cover. I could scroll through here and get to the table of contents. You can see what this is. St. Thomas Aquinas of the Order of Preachers, a biographical study of the Angelic Doctor from 1911. It's pretty old, but if you're just looking for a basic history of his life, you know, and it is going to be biased for the time period it was written and for who written it, but all books are. But if you're just looking for basic ideas of his life and his education and what he did, this is probably going to be pretty good for you. So you can go to any page you would like to in this book. It has all the pages. The full thing is in here. We can go to the contents here. Now this isn't too helpful, this table of contents. A lot of times the table of contents you can know exactly where you're going. Here you're going to have to do some hunting through here to find it. But that's how you do it. You've got the full book here. Let's see if we can find one that's a little more useful. Let's go, how about on a similar subject? Let's go Anne Hutchinson. If I can remember how to spell her name here. I think that's right. So, and again, I typed this in the title. Return books with the title Anne Hutchinson. Let's put that full view book, full view on. That means if it's all books, it's going to bring us a lot of previews and real basic, where they're just going to give us a few pages. Limited preview and full view only. We'll get some of those and some few. This one, just give me the ones I can read the whole book. Do a search there. Prophetic Women, Anne Hutchinson and the Problem of Dissent in the Literature of New England. It's a full book. Let's go to the contents here. Here we go. We could go to any section of the book we would want to, or we could go to the table of contents page here and link also from there. There we go. Look at that. This is pretty cool, the table of contents there. American Jezebel, Hawthorne and the Scarlet Letter. We could tie this into a paper you're writing on the Scarlet Letter. We go to chapter 7, and the full thing is right there. So, and talking about Hester Prynne, that's the main character in the Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. They're linking her up with maybe our person we're studying here, Anne Hutchinson. That might be a pretty interesting paper. And we could go back up to the top here. Let's go see if I can bring this back to page 1. Okay, there we go. Now we could also search. Let's search this for Hester, the name of the character in the Scarlet Letter. So now it's going to search. It's going to search all the way through this book for every mention of Hester, the main character in the Scarlet Letter. It's bringing it up by relevance, which is how many times it's mentioned on the page. I like to look at it sorted by pages. When does it first show up? If I click pages, we can see all the places, and I can look through this book really quickly to find references to Hester Prynne. And if I'm writing a paper that's going to compare Hester Prynne to Anne Hutchinson, there she is on the same page. And this would be a quick way. It's like an instant index, just like the net library books we have. So that's pretty much the way that it works. I don't think that you can print or download these books from Google Books. Sometimes I've seen books in here where they will allow you to print, but it seems like in general what I've seen in here that they don't allow you. Let's go into a page here. Let me see here. What do these say? Is there some way? There's different views we could have of it. But I don't see any print button in here. I think that still they're going to keep you from printing it or downloading it, but you could read the whole thing online. So that is pretty much how you use Google Books. Again, I would go to the advanced search, which we have a link on the library webpage, which is the easiest way to get there. Or if you type in that google.com advanced_book_search, you can get there too. I would go through the link on our library website. And just be aware most of the books in here are going to be pretty old, but if you're looking for some kind of historical topic that you're kind of researching, that may not be such a bad thing. That's all I have on this today. Pretty easy to use as long as you can get to the advanced search and click the full view books. This is Jeff signing off.